Hello everyone, Nachi here. For those who don't know me yet, I'm a transition coach and I help immigrant women to feel empowered whatever they are. So if you are an immigrant woman and you are feeling that you need help to transition, adapt, or go through any moment in your life, please contact me and let's chat. But let's go to the topic of this week. It's a very exciting topic for me because one of the things that I always tell people is how much I've grown after I traveled, after I immigrated to the United States. So the theme of the video today is what I learned about myself after I became an immigrant. Are you ready? Come with me. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like the content. The first thing that I learned about myself once I came to the US was that I used to judge people and things all the time with the stereotypes. I used to think that American people was like this, was like that, and I realized that a lot of American people think that Brazilian people are like this or like that, and in the end, when I met every single person, they were different. Of course, we have different cultural backgrounds, but we are all human beings, and there are good and bad people everywhere, and this was really something that I've learned after coming here, and it really opened my mind to stop judging people by the way they look or from their cultural backgrounds and really try to see who they are. So moving to another country really gave me the possibility to expand this concept in my mind and be a more accepting person. At the beginning, when I decided to come to the US, I think my biggest motivation was that I was going to be away from my problems in Brazil. And I think once I came here, I realized that the problems that you have, they don't go away just because you moved from one place to the other, because it's usually the way we see things, the way we perceive things that are the problem. And unless we change that in ourselves, the problem are going to still be there. In fact, things that I thought that I would not have here as a problem was actually amplified because I was here and I was here alone without my friends and my supporting system, and I had to face my problems. I had to face the things that I was going through and find a way to solve them. So this was a very big lesson for me, that no matter where you are, if you have a problem, this problem is gonna go with you. Another thing that happened after I moved to the US was that I realized that because I was here again without my supporting system, not knowing very well the language and struggling to learn and adapt to this new culture, I was forced to face myself, to see myself, and to see how I wanted to recreate myself in this new culture. So it was a big opportunity for me to reorganize my life and understand what was really important for me and the things that I was letting go, that in the end was not that important. So I think coming here gave me this very big lesson and opportunity to face myself, to understand the things that I liked and that I didn't, the things that I used to do to please other people and that I didn't need to do anymore. So it was a big self-discovery journey, and it still is. And the other thing that happened here was that I had the opportunity to recreate my life. It was not easy. I think it's very I think in the beginning we just try to transfer everything that you know from our own countries to here, but once we see that this is not gonna work, we have two options: or we get depressed and we think that US will never be a land for us, or we think, where can I find my way? How can I thrive in this place? And it was not an easy path, but I chose the last one. And I've been You know, step by step, I've been recreating my life. I've been learning so much about my condition as an immigrant, as a woman. How can I be a voice to people that don't have a voice yet? And how can I thrive? How can I be myself? How can I be successful in my career? And all those things. And I think being an immigrant and all the struggles that we have to adapt and transition to a new land just gave me more motivation to do those things, and not just for me but also for other women who I know want to adapt, transition, thrive and rise in this country. So those are the things that I learned about myself after I moved here to the US, after I immigrated. And please let me know what are the things that you learned after you became an immigrant. It will be a pleasure to get in touch with you. Next week, I will talk about the sweet and sour parts of being an immigrant. So I hope you will be there watching my video as well. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't do yet. Like this video. And thanks so much for being here with me. I see you guys next week. Beijos and bye bye.